Welcome to our Equilibrium Thermodynamics project. The purpose of this project is to create an open educational source Informova website to develop a free tool to aid students and people in general in the learning process of equilibrium thermodynamics. This tool not only will help us to refresh our knowledge about this particular subject, but we have found a way to make it easier for those who are in the process to understanding. These type of tools have a very important impact in today's society. We are moving forward to an era where technological and digital resources are the main source of learning and bringing reliable information and data to people to understand it in a way that it's easier, correct, and within everyone's reach.
There exist particular states that are characterized by the specifications of the internal energy and specific parameters. The importance of equilibrium thermodynamics is the way that could explain natural phenomena. This idea gives the clue to understand and explain how things are happening and then trying to apply in daily aspects to improve the quality of life. A fundamental challenge in applying beyond equilibrium thermodynamics is to identify in some way the structural state variable for a particular system. A system could be explained in different levels of complexity. For example, how variables changes according to their behavior. The components vary in their concentration and phase associated with time scales. For this reason, equilibrium thermodynamics has an intrinsically approximate character, absent in its equilibrium counterpart.
We as a team chose Google Sites because the simplicity of the platform in every level. It is easy to use, it is easy to add media to it, and it is easy to browse as a user. But above all, it possibly has one of the most unique features we could find in any platform of the style, which is simultaneous remote multiple editing, which allows the multiple members of the team to create and manipulate content live from anywhere.
There's a sub-page called References where you can find all the information that we took. Searching for information is not only clicking on the first website like Wikipedia or so. Sometimes it's better to use academic Google or the database of your college. Searching for reliable information is important so your work can have validation. To use specialized information like textbooks, academic articles, or websites with the termination edu or org. There are many places and ways to find information. That is why it's important to know how to select it. Finally, you have to remember to say them correctly.
Our own material was thought in a way we give the most important information of the several topics, reordinate them to give a dynamic rehearsal, and display a lot of images and formulas that get the attention of the users. We try to explain definitions and information in our own words and with several examples of real life, so everyone could understand them.
First of all, we decided to make our website very easy for all those persons who were going to use it. At the first part or the main page of the website, we can find, first of all, the main topics like the steady state equilibrium, the Gibbs energy, the fugacity, and finally the equilibrium in multi-component systems. Then we're going to find a description of the website, like what is this and what it's about. Then our purpose, and finally the members of our team, and a little description about what we are going to do and why we are doing this. At the end of any of the topics and any of the windows that you can find in our website, there is the bottom of the doubts where you are redirected to Google Forms where you can leave us your doubts and we are going to answer them so we can have more interaction with all those people that are going to use the website. At the top of the main page, we can find the bottom of Página Principal or main page where we can find the bottom of topics. Then we are going to find like all of the topics that we are going to talk about. We can find first the equilibrium of steady state, Gibbs energy, spontaneity, equilibrium, phase diagrams, phase stability, phase equilibrium. We are going to see the equilibrium and the steady state just to show you how it's going to work each of the topics that we are going to find there. First, we describe what is that. So first we see like an image where we can find that doesn't matter the time, the constants that we are going to work with, they are not going to change, so they are equal to 0. Then we are going to find how do you see it on a diagram. So with these tools we can make it like more graphic. Then it is an image about the equilibrium with delta G equal to 0, referring to a static state condition. That means that nothing changes any driving force. Each of the topics are written in a way so they can understand the different topics of the related to thermodynamics. Then, if it wasn't clear enough, we decided to use different videos that we find, so we can complement our content with the content that was already on the internet. Finally, we think that it is really important to prove to the people that what we are trying to show them, it's real, or other people is using it to their investigations or any other thing that it could be like real or tangible. So we decided to use papers that talk about or were related to each of the topics that we use or that we were explaining. So in each of the topics we can find different papers that talk about the information and they use it in a more specific area. And obviously at the end of the page we can find a question that if the information was useful and if you like it at the bottom of the page. That we saw in class and also to find the relation between them, so it could be more easy to understand them and to study them. But with this kind of projects we understand that it is true that the information it is privileged, and also it is important that we are part of a society, so we have to understand that we have to share our knowledge so we can create these kind of tools to the rest of the world. And like we have already mentioned it, not everybody has the privilege that we have to being studying in this kind of university. So it was really nice to create a site like this and to be part of the knowledge of the internet.